What's good, everybody, and welcome again to another episode of Walk to the Octagon, sponsored by Sarcasm City, with your boys Lindrick Zayla and your boy Beans. We are here again. We are actually here to recap UFC 260. An amazing night, an amazing card. I actually really enjoyed it in the end. I wasn't really bothered about the rest of the card, apart from the NGANNOU and STIPE fight, but I actually ended up really enjoying the night. So it was fantastic. Before we get started, make sure that you like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Share it with your friends. Let them all know that we're here. Get locked in, and make sure that you put yourself in the comments as well. We love to talk to you. We love having a conversation with you. Beans, my bro, how you doing, man?
Yeah, man, I'm good, bro. What you saying?
I'm good, man. I'm good. What did you think of the UFC 260 then?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. You know, it was good. Yeah, very good. Yeah, I actually enjoyed it because sometimes they don't live up to your expectations or the build up, but it was actually good on there.
Yeah.
Well, I watched it on Sunday. I didn't actually stay up and watch it. Like,
right.
I didn't check the results. Do you know what I mean? All day, so I had to stay off all my social medias. I just wait for to watch it back in it. I watched it. Yeah, I was impressed. I was impressed with NGANNOU, O'Malley, and it's definitely time for Woodley to retire in it.
You'll be alone, man.
Yeah, I know you're a fan of him. I used to be fair, until as soon as he lost his title, because I've not really seen Usman previously before he actually fought Woodley. Never really watched any of his fights.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't really watch much of him. So as soon as he beat Woodley, I was like, oh, okay, let me see who this guy is. And
that's your guy now.
I switched over in it.
That's your guy now. That's your guy now.
But Woodley's finished now.
He's still gonna lose. I just want to throw that out there.
This guy.
He's gonna
save that for this. That's the next big card, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's the next.
Usman. Yeah, I think there's three title fights on that one as well.
Yeah, are they an audience for that now? Because there was something going on about them might not be able to.
I have no idea.
Yeah, crazy. Anyway, let's get to it, man. Should we start at the top? Should we start at the main?
Yeah, let's go. The big boys.
Yeah, let's do it, man. So
did you get your prediction right?
No, I didn't. I was fulfilled with what I wanted, but I didn't get my prediction right.
Oh, I just thought I'd ask.
Yeah, I know. People like to be a piece of shit, which is fine. That's okay. Did you get yours right?
Yes.
Did you?
I didn't predict a round. Remember, I didn't predict a round. I said NGANNOU by knockout.
Yeah, you did.
Made the man do the snaky leg.
His leg was also just doing it. I was like, that was amazing, man. I think, you know what? NGANNOU fought amazingly well, man.
No, he did. Really, great performance.
He really showed that his level's gone up, man. He really showed that he's been learning and he's really been in there. I think those wrestling sessions with Kamaru Usman have been really good for him.
Yeah, he definitely leveled up anyway.
Yeah,
100%. Like, it was a great performance. Calm, patient. Didn't rush his work.
Not at all. And to be fair, I was expecting him to rush slightly, but then when I saw him pull out of that first, when he landed a couple of times and then he pulled back, I was like, okay, cool. Maybe he's gonna stay calm. But his cornermen were telling him the whole time, like, stay calm, relax, stay calm.
Yeah, great takedown defense. There was a bit sloppy, to be fair, like the takedown attempts of Stipe, but
yeah,
I'm not going to take nothing away from the defense of NGANNOU, because he actually, in that previous fight, he would have been took down. Do you know what I'm saying? So he's obviously worked on that.
Just want to take a second to throw this up again.
This guy. Don't hate. I get in love out here.
I'm not hating, bro. I'm not hating. I'm appreciating it. I put it on the screen because I want everyone to see that the girl them are out here looking at man like Beans.
The same one, you mean? The same one.
Sexy man like Beans said. Sexy man.
What can I
like
say?
That's it. It's that weird shape up you do every time you come on. That's what it is.
Hey, I've not even done this for a good few days. Don't worry about that.
That is jokes, bro. That is jokes, man.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it, babe. Thank you very much.
Exactly. Say thanks, bro. Show the love. What were you saying, bro? Sorry, man. I got you.
Yeah, basically, I was just saying about the takedown defense. It was on point. Yeah, it was on point. Good.
Do you think Stipe's like takedown attempts were sloppy because he was hurt? Because I think that first exchange actually hurt him.
I wouldn't say that. Not really. I just think he was. He didn't really try to set him up properly or anything. I don't know if that's because he was feeling a bit desperate or I'm not too sure, but it just looked pretty sloppy. But like I say, I'm not still going to take nothing away from Ngannou defending the takedowns because
he did take a shot early though, and he did look.
Yeah, he did.
I was like, whoa.
Yeah. He took one of Stipe's shots as well. Took it good.
Yeah,
did. I was impressed. Like, it made me believe, like, I don't really give Jones a chance. If he fights like that against John Jones, and obviously I'm a big fan of John Jones. Everybody who knows watches this. I do champion Jones, but I can't see how he beats Ngannou. That power, because he's just knocked out Stipe with a straight right. Sorry, left. A straight left.
Stipe would ever beat John Jones in any way, shape, or form.
I don't believe that neither, but styles obviously do make fights. So I think Jones would have beat Stipe anyway. I think we both said that on the preview show. So it's not like we're just switching up now because we're seeing him get beat. I just don't. The only way how Jones can beat Ngannou is taking him down, because as much as he might have defended Stipe down, Stipe ain't as good as John Jones.
No, I
not
don't.
In the clinch, and not for taking people down. Like, he's a Greco-Roman wrestler, so them guys they're tough, they're solid. You know what I mean? And if he's got the extra weight on as well, that's his best chance. But I'm not too sure how serious he is after seeing that performance. Obviously, the first thing he tweets out is, "Show me the money."
Listen, I think John Jones will take it, bro. He's nuts, mate. He's nuts, and he's unpredictable. He's
got to take it, and if he's got to take it, because if you don't, then what's the point even going up into the heavyweight division? This is a great opportunity for you to solidify more so your legacy as the GOAT to win the heavyweight title. Yeah, but it's a big mountain to climb. That
I don't think it's as big a mountain for John Jones as it is for anyone else, though. And I think that's the thing. Let me shoot to the comments real quick.
Cool.
He said, "Big up Lindrick and Beans, aka David McGoldrick." Shut up, man! Like MP every time, bro. You are funny, bro. You lot are funny, man. Hey, Futsala 90 said, "I think Stipe was surprised that Ngannou looked so patient this time." Do you know what? I kind of agree, because I think Stipe expected Ngannou to rush in for the knockout again, because he's so used to seeing Stipe Stipe's so used to seeing Ngannou knock people out in the first round, even after their fight. So I think he thought he was going to come in with the same approach. And when he sat back, it was sort of like, oh, that's a bit mad. I wasn't expecting that. And I think the takedown defense definitely shook him as well. I don't think he was expecting that at all.
I don't think he was expecting a lot of things from Ngannou. The guy was throwing like good head kicks, leg kicks, good combinations.
By how like cool, calm, and collected Ngannou was.
Yeah, do you know what? I was actually. I was impressed. I don't think he had all that kind of skill in his locker or in his artillery. Like, he actually was like. I was actually impressed because I've never really seen him. Obviously his fights don't last long anyway, so you don't really see much from him. He is generally just going in there to knock you clean out.
Yeah, of course. I think
so he was very good
to anyone. You know, I think everybody was a little bit shocked by that because no one's used to that with NGANNOU. They're not used to it. He just doesn't. So
yeah, I even think.
Go on. No, go on.
That's cool. Go on. I was just gonna say I don't think Stipe thought that NGANNOU had that kind of skills. He probably thought the same. Like he probably thought he was going to come out rush him.
Maybe that's what.
And let him get into the later stages of the fight and then try and take him down. But I think it probably put him off slightly. But I don't think it would have changed anything. No matter what he would have. If he could have changed anything, Stipe, I still think the outcome would have been the same.
I mean, maybe that's maybe that is what went wrong for Stipe. Maybe that's what went wrong for Stipe. Was just that surprise of, oh shit, what's this guy? That I wasn't expecting this person to be in front of me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think maybe he come in too small as well because he was slimmed down, like he was lighter, which means he was going for speed, obviously. But I think maybe he was a bit too small to take those punches from NGANNOU. Because before the first fight, he was heavier, right?
Yes, I think he was.
He came in heavier in the first fight, right?
Yeah, I think so.
This fight, he came in lighter. He looked so trimmed down. He almost looked like a light heavyweight.
Yeah, I don't think that really played into it because obviously, he tried to take him down, but the takedown attempts was poor.
Yeah, but I
don't think the weight finger.
I'm talking about
to take the actual punches.
Yeah, even his resistance to the power, he didn't have the weight behind him to sort of stand his ground in his legs either. It's sort of
even with it. Yeah, I know what you're saying. It can play a part, but I think even with the extra weight on, we would have seen the same outcome because the way how NGANNOU was fighting, it's not about what Stipe done. Do you know what I mean, or what he could change or anything. I just think NGANNOU was that good and he was just on point with everything. Like you just wouldn't have been. You couldn't have beat him that night. It was impossible. Yeah. You know, it's just your night in it to win. That's what it was for him.
I think, but then is NGANNOU a champion that can remain for a long time, or is he? Do you think?
I wouldn't say a long time.
Do you think he can beat Stipe's record? Because right now Stipe holds the best record in the heavyweight division for title defense.
What is it? Four is it? Or three?
Three or four.
Three title. Yeah. I think it's 4 title fights. Three. Is it 3 defenses?
3 defenses. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's not impossible for him, but the heavyweight division, like, just one punch can change the whole fight. Yeah. So you got Derek Lewis, who's got that big power.
Yeah, when you bring in someone,
them 2 fights,
it's different, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like that's a whole different fight.
Yeah, completely different to the normal heavyweights because we ain't seen Jones fight at heavyweight yet, so we don't even know what he looks like or how he can perform. Like I still think he can. Yeah, I just think he should take a fight before he fights NGANNOU. But if you're coming out and tweeting about show me the money, I watched Dana White's press conference yesterday, and he was saying like, if he wants to fight, just call. I think the guy's called Hunter or something. Must be someone who works and sets up the fights in UFC. He's saying call him. We'll make the fight happen. Because he's obviously said, I seen the tweet saying show me the money. Just pick up the phone, call, we'll get the fight done. So
I mean,
he was basically.
Zane says it here. NGANNOU's punches are lethal, bro. And the fact that's a fact. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's 100% fact.
Anybody taking that is, you've got to have a chin to take that kind of shot. And to be fair, listen, the fact that Stipe was taking some of them bombs because some of the other guys some of those bombs. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Out long time.
Stipe's tough though. Stipe's tough.
Yeah, man.
He is tough. He's a tough guy.
He's a.
All them guys are.
He was a great champion. Are they going to rematch, you reckon? Do you reckon they're going to do the third fight?
The trilogy.
Because I mean,
personally, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. If I'd watch it if it happened, but
if they're one apiece, innit? If it was,
I just think if Stipe was a bit older, because I just think maybe some part of it's like father time is just catching up with him, because he did look a bit. He looks a bit sluggish. I'm not taking nothing away from Ngannou, like I say, because he was on point. Younger? Yeah, if he was a bit younger, then maybe. But I just think, maybe he's just past it a little bit now.
Right.
He's solidified his legacy. His legacy in the game anyway. So he don't need to prove nothing more.
No.
So I think he's just retire now, innit? So
I don't
want to see a third fight.
To go and get punched in the face by Ngannou again, innit? No one's going to put themselves in that place. You know what I mean?
For a third time. So do you agree then? You think he should rematch him, or you think he should just retire, or? Because if he don't go for a rematch, who is he supposed to go fight next? Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anybody there for him to fight that is a sort of lead to the championship or anything like that. I think that there are fights that can be made that will be entertaining, though. I think Stipe and John Jones would be entertaining, just for the sake of it. And actually, I think with Ngannou being the champion, I actually think that John Jones should fight Stipe first and then fight Ngannou.
So the winner of them two fight Ngannou?
Yeah, because
Jones and Stipe.
No, yeah. Because Jones fight Ngannou because he's going to beat Stipe. But I just feel like, is it a bit much? Is it a bit much for you to have been? How long's he had off now, John Jones? 2 years.
Who was his last fight against? Was it 2019?
Yeah.
It was Dominic. It was Dominic Reyes. It was his last
fight.
I think so. Yeah.
So he's had 2 years off. He's had 2 years off. You're then going to go from the light heavyweight division to the heavyweight division after having 2 fights off and not have a warm-up fight. That's mad to me.
Yeah, I don't think he should go for the I don't even think he should be allowed to just fight for the title. I know it's obviously because of who he is, but yeah, he should have at least 1 or maybe 2 fights in that division first. There's plenty of guys in there that can test him. So, but if he's saying show me the money and he really wants that fight, then I'm all for it still.
I kind of agree with this statement. You know, Jones is stubborn. He wants Ngannou or nothing. I think I agree with that. I reckon that's exactly why that fight will happen. I do think he should take a warm-up fight, though. I really, 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 really do think he should have a warm-up fight, because that's a lot, man. Like, you're talking about fighting Ngannou, who's one of the most powerful punchers in the game ever.
Yeah, it's that one, and it's not just like he needs to do a combination. He can literally do it with one punch. Like that punch that knocked Stipe out, that made him do the snaky leg. That was just a straight left. There was no hook to it, or I'm not saying it weren't powerful, but it didn't come from. Do you know what I mean? It didn't come from back here.
Yeah, man.
So he has got some vicious power.
He's got some proper power in him, man.
That's why I'm thinking Jones is a bit mad to just go and fight him straight off the bat. But if he believes he can beat him, which I hope he does beat Ngannou as much as I rated Ngannou's performance, I'm never gonna back against Jones. Don't care who's fighting. Even though I think he'll get beat, I'll still be championing for him.
Yeah. Of course. Oh, listen,
But
I champion Jones, man. I don't think he'll get beat by Ngannou. I really don't. I really don't think he'll get beat by Ngannou. That's not my opinion at all. I don't think that at all. Sorry, do you think that the Jones Ngannou fight is the biggest UFC fight ever? Is that the biggest fight in the UFC?
What, for current fighters? Or in
Just
the history?
in general. In the history, is it one of the biggest fights in history? Is it the biggest UFC fight ever? I mean,
it's not the biggest.
You've got the GOAT versus the one-punch knockout artist.
The baddest man on the planet. That's all they're saying now, isn't it? I don't think it's the biggest.
Look, how can you like Jones over Francis as a person? That's mad to me. Was that you? Did you say that?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm a John Jones fan. Like I don't discredit Ngannou for his performance last night. He was on point. I was actually fully impressed with him. Obviously, I'm saying I think Ngannou can beat Jones, but of course I'm not gonna go against Jones. I want Jones to win.
I really don't think that Jones is going to be that easy to knock out. I think Jones's chin is much stronger than people give him credit for.
Nah, he's got a good chin. I'm not going to discredit that. He has got a very good chin.
And as well, with Jones, you've got to be able to hit him.
He can get hit. He gets hit. If you look at his last 4 or 5 fights, he's been getting hit a lot more than... But maybe that's because he might not... I don't know if he respects their power or whatever, but you better respect Ngannou's power because you can't take that lightly.
I mean, listen, that would be amazing. Like if all three, if they did it in Africa and all 3 title fights were in Africa, Adesanya,
if they got Usman,
Ngannou,
that'd be massive.
Bro, I would fly
to
go and see that fight, bro. Like, that's the UFC card I'm going to see, bro. Like,
yeah, that would actually be big still. All 3 of them on the same card, all titles on the line. That would be sick. That's a good shout still.
I honestly think.
But that needs a crowd though. You can't have them 3 fighting behind closed doors. All 3 on the same card. That has to be with a crowd.
Jay says, Jones was on the decline. Francis would kill him, I think, now, but not Jones 5 years ago. See, now here's my thing. I'm going to disagree with you because I don't think Jones was on the decline. I think Jones was fucking bored of the light heavyweight division. I think Jones was taking these fighters very lightly because he didn't care about them. No one excites him. He was just having to defend the title at that point. Do you know what I mean? He's fighting young guys that are coming up that think they're the baddest, and he sees it time and time again, and he's bored. I think John Jones with a challenge is a very different fighter to John Jones with a title when he's beaten everybody.
Yeah, I do kind of understand where you're coming from. I'm not even going to challenge you on it, to be fair, because it is a good point. There might be some truth to that.
Yeah.
But he better not take any of these like top 5, top 6 heavyweights. You could probably go push the top 10 because they all carry big power. But definitely in the top 5, all those guys there, don't take them lightly because he has got a good chin, but.
Sagib said, man brother thinks Jones is a bum, you know. He's the GOAT. He is the GOAT, bro. And that's the thing.
Nah, he is, isn't it? He is, isn't it?
People get like proper funny about people like Jones because of maybe their personal history, or if they don't win in emphatic fashion every time they fight, they then go, oh, they're falling off. But actually, no, they've taken a different approach. They're a little bit old and taking a different approach, and they're fucking bored, mate. Like, they're bored of fighting these any guys, innit? If I was Jones, if I was Jones, I'd be bored. Like, I'd be bored fighting those kind of guys because his skill set is so far beyond. He's just taking these guys lightly. He's not even training properly.
No, there's probably a bit of truth to that, to be fair. Like, I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to go against that because there is probably a small truth to that. Like, he probably don't feel like they're on his level because his skill set is like on a different level. Like, he can do everything he's a proper MMA fighter. Like, there's barely nothing he can't do. Do you know what I'm saying? So fighting these guys, they're more good at one or two things, not everything. Like,
I mean, Jones is a master of those, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but in the heavyweight division, this might actually bring him back to his level because it doesn't matter whether these guys are not better than him in all aspects of MMA. These guys carry like one punch knockout power. Derek Lewis, Stipe's got a big punch, and NGANNOU.
Yeah.
Any of those guys that he fights in that division, then
Power
even if Cormier came back out of retirement.
Listen, if Cormier comes out of retirement for Jones in the heavyweight,
if he did, I don't think he will. But
I think he shouldn't. I think it's going to be an embarrassment for him. He's been beaten twice, convincingly beaten twice. Not even close.
Definitely.
Like you got beaten, bro. Like
beaten. Yeah, his second fight, he got beat up in it.
Yeah, man. Just quickly,
he did it both really, but.
Big up to everybody in the comments, guys. Thank you so much for being here tonight. We appreciate it. If you are new to the show, please make sure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel. There's so many other shows that you need to catch on here. All the football shows, Sarcasm City, Girl Them United, Man Them United, all of these amazing shows. We've got a new politics show on as well now. So please make sure that you check all those out. So thank you so much, guys, for being in the comments tonight and watching the video. I just want to run to the comments real quick. Jay said he only won the last fight because the judges are shit. Now, I'm going to he won the last fight because he won the championship.
The rarest fight. Rounds. Yeah, he won the last 2 rounds convincingly. And that's what I'm saying. Sometimes when you're a champion, it doesn't really matter how you get the win. Especially if you have an off night, whether it's because you underestimated someone. Yes, bits and bobs.
Big up, fam.
Yeah. So what?
So what?
It's a boy. Yeah, salute to watching, bro. Respect.
Yeah, man. We love bits and bobs, man. He's a G.
Yeah, anytime you want to jump on as well, just let us know. More than welcome.
Defo. Oh yeah, bits and bobs. You definitely come on here, bro. Definitely.
I know he loves it. I know he likes his UFC. To be fair.
Oh, shout out Ravi as well, man. Ravi's always in the comments, bro, and he's in again tonight. So shout out to you.
Oh yeah,
He is a channel.
Definitely.
Facts. He also said, "What do you think to UFC fighters joining wrestling?" I think that's a good shout if you have done with your
WWE.
Yeah, and you want to make money. That's a great idea.
Oh yeah, if you're retired, not while she's still fighting.
Unless Brock Lesnar, who can get away with it.
Nah, he's dead. You just stick to WWE now and don't come back to UFC.
Do you not think?
Nah, he's too old anyway. Nah, he's too old anyway.
Old now.
Yeah, they can get killed in the cage.
Do you think we ever see Ronda Rousey come back?
Forget about her.
What do you mean?
As well. She finished. She hit her peak and then that was it. As soon as she got beat, she was finished.
She was one of the greatest female fighters, bro.
Nah, she elevated the women's side of things. Don't get me wrong. Like, I can't take that away from her, but as soon as she got found out with a head kick.
And I mean, anybody can get a head kick and get knocked out, bro.
That's true, but it happened to her. So, what do you think about Stipe now? Do you think he should retire?
How old is Stipe now?
39 is, I think.
Is he?
Yeah. Do you think the fights that he had with Cormier? Do you think they played a part in like wore him out, or because when you have them kind of wars, they do take its toll on you, definitely in combat sport.
Were they really wars though?
Yeah, go watch them back.
Yeah, but
Well,
like,
what if these?
let's put it this way: if you had to war with Daniel Cormier, you're not beating John Jones. So maybe it's time for him to take a step back. I think maybe
Because you like these guys becoming gatekeepers and that, don't you?
Yeah, because I think.
So do you think that he should be? He's got the title as like the greatest heavyweight of all time. That's Stipe's title right now.
I mean, look, if
How can he just then become a gatekeeper?
If he's still known as the greatest of all time, yeah, and he wants to keep
in the heavyweight division,
and
in the heavyweight division,
yeah, and he wants to keep that status, then he should retire.
Yeah, I agree. Anyway, that's why I don't want to see a third fight with Ngannou, because I don't see
No, exactly. Yeah,
I don't see any difference. Like the same outcome will happen.
If he wants to just continue fighting and he doesn't care about that and he just loves to fight, then carry on, bro. Carry on. But like, if you want to solidify that legacy and just keep it going, I think maybe he should retire. Guys in the comments, what do you think? Do you think Stipe should retire now, or do you think
let us know.
Keep fighting and let his career go on?
Yeah, let us know in the comments, people.
Yeah, man.
What do you think? I want to touch on the fight. Your boy Tyrone Woodley. What was your thoughts on the fight, his performance, how he looked?
Do you know what? It's really sad, man, because you could see in his face when he first started how much he wanted to come back and really give a good performance. And I think he came out firing. It was really nice to watch him, launch like that. I thought it was great. I thought we were seeing a new Tyron Woodley. I thought we were seeing a little bit of the old Tyron Woodley as well. And he just got caught, man, and he couldn't hack it. I honestly think that he was hurt really badly, which is why he ended up. I think he was hurt when he was on his feet. He looked like he was out on his feet at one point to me. And I think him going, when they went to the ground there, I think he was just too hurt to even react properly. I honestly do.
No, he quit. He quit.
You're a piece of shit. You know that? You're a piece of shit. He didn't quit.
He quit. He quit. He quit.
Banged in the face, bro.
Yeah, he was hurt. No, he was hurt. He was hurt, but like I said to you, kind of touched on before we came on live off air, I actually said like when he got took down, like he still had enough about him to defend himself, but he just gave up. I could see it in his face. As I was watching it, I was thinking this guy is actually quitting. He could have got out of that position. I don't care what anybody says. I'm sticking with that. He quit. Because I don't think I think he went in there with every intention to win the fight and knock the guy out, because that's how he went out in there, and he didn't look too bad at certain points, but he was a bit reckless. That's how he got caught, and then obviously he didn't recover from that fully whilst he was stood up. But once the guy ended up on his back, Woodley from that point, because obviously his wrestling background, I think he should have been comfortable enough to deal with getting himself in a better position, because just to get on top of the guy, that would have been the best thing for him.
I think
anyhow he was trying to.
That's what I think. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. I think you need
just
to leave.
Just because I'm not setting you. Look at him all emotional. Look at him all emotional.
You're also a traitor. Do you know why you're a traitor? Because you were Team Woodley. You were a glory hunter. That's what you are. You're a glory hunter.
No, I'm not. I don't
know. You were all for Woodley.
I normally stick with guys no matter what. Yeah, but
as soon as he lost to Usman, you were like, "Oh yeah, I'm jumping on this Usman gravy train."
Yeah, but all right. Let me just say this: if Usman loses now, even if Usman loses, I'll still continue to.
What if he loses to Masvidal?
Every minute. Yeah, I'll still back him.
So then, why did you stop being a fan of Woodley then?
just because I was impressed so much with Usman's performance, and then I went and watched back his other fights because, like I said, I've not really paid no attention to him. I seen him in the what's it called, the Ultimate Fighter. I seen him in that.
Yeah.
But then when he come over the UFC, I didn't really watch much of his fights. To be fair,
Right.
Must have just missed him or whatever was happening at the time. I don't know. I just didn't see many of his fights, and then I see him fight Woodley. And that's when it made me think, oh yeah, I remember this guy. Let me go watch back his fights. And I was just like, nah, this is the guy I need to be following, innit? Forget about Woodley.
Yeah.
And I think from that fight, I think he lost his. I just think it just sunk him. He just
lost his logo, innit? Yeah.
Yeah, he'd made his money, innit? That's what I think. He's just made money.
Saqib Ali said, I feel bad for T Wood.
Might want to collab with you actually now. You can do a collaboration with him. You actually love that, innit? You and Tyrone Woodley.
Saqib Ali said, I always liked him when he was hated. Do you know what? I always liked Tyrone Woodley, and I never understood why people hated on him. I never understood why they hated on him. I think he was a good fighter. I'm not too sure about the rap career, but I'm down for the fighting. Ravi said, what do you think of UFC games on the Xbox and PlayStation? Okay, so PlayStation is my shit, right? So I think that the UFC games on PlayStation are a great idea. I think they're a really good idea. And I love that they even brought a fighting game like that to the PlayStation. I think the whole getting up missions and stuff like that again is
Say that again. I didn't hear you. Kind of broke up a bit.
You didn't hear me because your feedback was fucking up the whole.
Oh, was it mine?
Yeah. I was saying, I think UFC game. I like the fact that they brought a fighting game to the PlayStation. That was a UFC game. I think but I do think that the whole submission stuff and the way that it moves is overly complicated. I really think that they could make it much more
easier,
and not necessarily easier, but simplified so that you actually get more out of playing the game. Do you know what I mean?
There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on with the submissions.
A lot. I will say this, yeah. There is no fighting game in the world, no sports fighting game in the world better than Fight Night. Fight Night was the shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like they need to bring. Now we've got big champions of boxing.
I'm sure there's supposed to be one. I'm sure there was supposed to be one coming out this year or next year.
They need to bring back Fight Night. If they bring back Fight Night, bro, I'll buy that straight away because
I'm sure there is one coming out.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me with the UFC, I was actually talking about it today in work, actually, to one of my colleagues in it because he's a big UFC fan as well.
Yeah,
and he was saying like he likes UFC, you know, the 3. He don't really like 4.
Really?
So I'm like, yeah, I kind of. I'm more with 3 than 4. But then I was like, the best one for me was the first one, the very first UFC that came out. Yeah, I don't know why.
I like 3. I think 3 they started to get it right. I think
4 they've kind of just gone a bit. I don't know where they're going with 4. Like it's too much. It's just too much, especially like with the submissions and that. It's just weird.
Yeah. Listen,
I'm not really a fan of it.
I'm big gamer in it. I love my PlayStation. Like if I'm not making music or shooting a video or spending time with my lady, I'm on my PlayStation in it.
See, I've got a box. I ain't got it on the PlayStation. I've got it on the Xbox though.
Oh, is
but
it?
It's not much different anyway. It's not that much different.
What Xbox you running on?
Xbox One.
Oh, is it? I used to have, bro, in my old place, I used to have PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, Xbox,
all of them.
Xbox 360, Xbox. Yeah. I had them all, bro. It was all set up.
I've still got the PS. I think I've got the PS3 still somewhere.
Still got that. I literally chuck out my Xbox 360 because it broke. It was completely mashed up. I've had it for years as well. It was proper old anyway, so it was always going to be knackered. So I had to chuck it out. But yeah, man. I mean, I do think the UFC games are good. I haven't played 4 yet, because I still play 3. But I just think they need to find another way of gameplay. I think they could really find a better way of gameplay, man, because it's just a little bit overly complicated. The guys are saying we need a boxing game, man.
Yeah, 100%. I think Eddie Hearn. Yeah, I think he's actually working on one. I don't know who, whether it's not like EA or anyone. It's someone else. Can't think who it is.
Oh, Eddie Hearn can't come out and ruin boxing games now.
No, he's working with like a computer like company. Do you know what I mean? That actually make games.
And EA.
Yeah. He ain't putting out nothing shit. He ain't putting nothing out shit. I actually rate him in it.
Man, like MB said, yeah, I remember doing up Andre Bishop on the story mode thing. What a bro. Andre Bishop was a G, bro. And you had to fight that big motherfucker Frost who was like Ivan Drago from Rocky 4. And he hit you with one punch and you were broke up. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That shit was
Frost, innit? Frost. Yeah, it's a sick story mode, that. So,
Sakib said, imagine being an Xbox guy, poor from Beans.
That's funny.
I like both, bro. There's games on Xbox that you can't get on PlayStation, innit? You can't get Halo on PlayStation. You can't get Jet Set Radio Future on PlayStation. You can't get Half-Life on PlayStation, and they're all banging games. Like Half-Life is my favorite game ever. It's like the most sick game in the world, bro. It's sick.
Anyway, enough about gaming.
Moving on.
Back to the
point. Oh, I want us to talk about DC's comment, because DC said if anyone can figure the NGANNOU puzzle, it's Jones. So I rest my case.
Okay, I didn't know he said that. To be honest,
yeah,
and obviously he's fought him as well. So yeah, I'm not saying Jones can't beat NGANNOU. I just think his best opportunity is to take him down, because I believe he can take NGANNOU down 100%.
Yeah.
As much as NGANNOU's defense was decent against Stipe, Jones is a different kind of animal. So that's my opinion anyway. Obviously, everyone's entitled to theirs. Like I won't rule out NGANNOU knocking Jones out.
No.
But I don't obviously want to see that. But that would be my game plan. If I was in Jones's corner, I would be thinking the game plan should be to take him down. That should be plan A anyway.
The thing is, I never count out John Jones beating anybody. There's nobody in the world that I would look at and go, like, I love Adesanya in it. But bro, if you think that you're gonna beat John Jones, you couldn't even beat Yan, bro. Like, if you can't beat Yan, you're not beating Jones, bro, because Jones would spank Yan.
Yeah, I don't know about spank, but he would beat him. He would beat him.
Are you mad?
I don't think he'd spank him, but he'd beat him. He would beat him.
Hungry John Jones, like if John Jones came back and was like, do you know what? I won that fucking like heavyweight title back, yeah. And he was hungry, and he was like old school John Jones. He's spanking Yan, bro. He's spanking him. He's spanking him.
You're never gonna see that. You're never gonna see the old John Jones anyway. You're never gonna see that guy again.
Honestly,
but not saying he's still not on the same. He's still not an elite fighter, but you're just not gonna see what you seen 10 years ago. You're never gonna maintain that throughout your career.
No,
that's why he's probably
certain things.
Even though we've said like he probably has not even underestimated people, just took it for like, it's only Reyes, it's only this guy, it's only that guy. He's still got to step up.
I'm not disrespecting Polish power in it. I'm not disrespecting it. I'm just championing John Jones' skill level in it. It's like he's a superior fighter. Like he's a master of all trades in it. Like some people are jack of all trades in it. Some people can do one thing really well. Some people can do a couple of things really well. But John Jones, when it comes to fighting, is a master of all trades. That's what he does. That's his thing. And you only get one of them. You only get one of them come along every so often. Like, you know, it's like Floyd Mayweather is the master of his trade. He's the master of his trade. No one can beat him. His defense is impeccable. His attack is impeccable. His counter punching is impeccable. He is a master of his trade, isn't it? You know,
yeah, I totally agree, bro. I ain't arguing with you on that, innit? You're right, he is. But I still think he can be beaten off Ngannou if he stands and trades with him. It's not a good idea.
I'm not talking to you
not
about
a good idea.
Beans, because you just be out here saying the most, innit?
I'm just saying it from how I see it, innit? Like,
I get you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone's got their opinions, but until it happens, then we'll see. And obviously, I want Jones to win. It's not like I'm saying, oh, I want Ngannou to knock Jones out, because I don't want to see that. I'm just a realistic enough person to know that it will happen if Jones is not on point. And that's my outlook anyway.
Okay.
So what are you saying?
Okay. What?
Go on, read this out.
This question. Why do you hope that Francis smokes Jones? Like,
me? I'm not saying that. Don't twist what I'm saying. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. No. Don't twist what I'm saying. I'm saying I want Jones to win.
No, but Steve's saying that.
Yeah, I'm answering the question. I'm answering the question.
It's not a question. He's saying he still hopes Francis smokes him. So
right. Okay.
Why would you say that?
Obviously, he's an Ngannou fan, isn't it?
I mean, I'm an Ngannou fan, but I don't hope he smokes Jones. No way.
So you hope he beats anybody else but Jones?
I hope he wins whoever. I hope he wins any fight he has in it, because I'm a fan of him. But Jones is my favorite UFC fighter. Jones and Masvidal, because Masvidal's entertaining as fuck, bro.
This guy.
Bro, Masvidal is entertaining as fuck. Don't tell me he's not entertaining, bro. He's entertaining. When he was like, yeah, man, I had to give him the 3-piece with the soda. I was like,
he's lost like 20 fights. No, not 20, but he's lost like, I don't even know. Was it like 14 fights or something?
He said, Jones is a terrible human being, and I love Francis. Listen, you can't call man a terrible human being. Like, he's not a terrible human being.
Now he's going off like he's past in it, like what he's done, like with
but he may have made some mistakes,
cocaine and all that. Yeah.
But like, he's not a terrible human being. You know what I mean? Like,
I won't go that far. This guy.
Right. Why have we lost ratings for Masvidal? Masvidal is jokes, bro.
Oh, he's dead. He might be entertaining, but he's not an elite fighter. He will not beat Usman. He ain't beating my guy. Trust me. We can put money on it right now. You're a Masvidal fan. We do live here.
If Masvidal don't beat Usman,
put your money where your mouth is.
Masvidal don't beat Usman, yeah. Me and you will spar boxing for 3 rounds.
Wait a minute. If Masvidal loses or wins,
if he loses, yeah, me and you will spar for 3 rounds, innit?
Oh, you must want to get boxed up there, innit? I'm joking. I'm joking. He will lose. He will actually lose, though. You just want to spar me, innit? That's all it is.
Yeah, man, do you know what it is? I love boxing, innit? And I've been boxing my whole life. Like, I'm not a professional boxer, no way, shape, or form, but I can box, innit? But like, I know you know boxing, innit? So it would just be fun to spar with you, innit? Because I know.
Yeah, I love that. We can do that, definitely.
I'll pay for you for 3 rounds. Hey, bro, why don't we do it as a charity fight?
You're not in my weight class. You need to put a few pounds on.
You're like super heavyweight now, innit?
No, I'm trying to lose some weight, innit? When the gyms get back open, I'll be on it.
Honestly, bro, I've been the same thing, man. I've been having to change my diet, everything. I got a double chin, bro. I was like, what is going on?
Probably the beard hides mine, to be fair.
That is dope. Man like MB said, what do you think of potential Jake Paul bout with Conor McGregor? Piece of shit. Don't want to know. Don't want to see it. It's stupid.
Yeah, I'm not even giving it no. I'm not giving no. Yeah, it's McGregor's next fight's Poirier anyway. The trilogy.
Yeah, he's gonna do it, isn't he? Do you think McGregor's gonna win?
Pretty much done.
Do you think McGregor's gonna win that?
Who knows? Right now, I favour Poirier just off the previous performance.
Yeah.
So unless McGregor can have something
in that fight, because he didn't look like McGregor to me, innit?
I'm not even taking nothing. You can look at what McGregor did do or didn't do.
Poirier was amazing.
I'm not taking nothing away from Poirier. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not
amazing.
I'm not looking at it from how McGregor didn't fight or what he did do well or what he didn't do. Just Poirier was just on point at that time.
Yeah, there's things about Masvidal, that piss me off, and it's stuff like that. It's stuff like that. But he's entertaining, and I really appreciate his personality in the sport. I think it's good for the sport. I think it's fun, and I think he is a good fighter. He's a really good fighter.
No, he's all right still, but I know obviously he took that fight on 5 days' notice last time, but the outcome won't be no different. Like Usman will beat him.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Sakib just said those calf kicks were mad. With Poirier and McGregor. They were strong, man, and that's a new. I was watching Joe Rogan, and he was saying that that's a thing that's sort of come in recently with these calf kicks, but it's super effective, and it's catching guys bad.
Yeah, I've always liked the calf kicks, always from early.
Yeah, man.
I think they should do it a lot more. I know it's happening recently, but I've been saying that for years.
Yeah,
definitely, because it is effective.
Like that too, that pisses me off as well, bro. Don't get it twisted. I'm with you on all of this stuff. But he's entertaining the UFC, innit? Yeah, man. Listen, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This has been an amazing episode. I've had so much fun. What about you, Beans?
Yes. Yeah, I've had a good time still. It's been jokes.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for being in the comments as always. Please make sure you tune to the next one. We will give you some info. Follow us all on social media. Both of our follows are right there. You can get us on our apps right there on all social media. Also, make sure, again, that you like the video. Share the video with all your people and subscribe to the channel if you don't already. New subscribers, thank you so much. Current subscribers.
When you're doing the next Music Minded podcast?
Possibly on Wednesday next week. I'm going to speak to Sophie and Tox and see where we're at.
Yeah, I'm going to tune in.
Yeah, man. I'll let you all know as soon as we get one up and running.
All right. Thank you for watching, people.
Yeah,
Much appreciated.
Big love, yeah. Hey, Beans, I'll catch you soon, yeah?
All right, cool, bro.
Big love.